Federal anti-drug trafficking unit has been corrupted by the very drug cartels it is investigating and pursuing. Those cartels have also possibly infiltrated the U.S. Embassy in Mexico City. This is one of the most serious blows yet to both U.S. and Mexican efforts to defeat the drug cartels. Casey Wyan has our report.
It's well known that local police agencies throughout Mexico have been corrupted by violent drug cartels. Federal law enforcement and military have taken over cartel-tainted police forces in some Mexican towns. But now Mexican officials say cartels have also infiltrated an elite federal anti-drug trafficking unit, as well as the United States Embassy in Mexico City.
We conducted investigations which show that members of the Deputy Attorney General's office were providing classified information about operatives against the Beltran Leyva organization to members of that organization in exchange for large amounts of money.
5 members of Mexico's anti-organized crime unit are charged with tipping off cartel members about investigations into their activities. Since July, 35 members of the Mexican law enforcement agency have been fired or arrested.
The job that is being done in Mexico by the federal government is very intense. Where there are people involved in crime, the Mexican government is combating it in a full frontal attack.
Also compromised, sensitive operations involving the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration. The DEA would not discuss the extent of the damage from the cartel's infiltration, but it was quick to praise Mexican cooperation in Saturday's arrest of Eduardo Arellano Felix, an alleged leader of another drug cartel.
This case absolutely could not be made, was not possible, but for the heroic actions of the men and women of the government of Mexico.
Acts of heroism in Mexico's war against drug cartels, however, are often overshadowed by blatant corruption. On Sunday, a Mexican immigration official was arrested at this remote border crossing in Lukeville, Arizona, for allegedly attempting to smuggle 170 pounds of marijuana into the United States. U.S. law enforcement agencies have long been reluctant to share information with their Mexican counterparts, fearing they would tip off cartel members. The events of the past few days are likely to heighten that distrust at a time when the United States is preparing to spend $400 million helping Mexico fight the drug war. Lou.
Thank you very much, Casey. Casey Wyan. Up next here, Senator